The wizarding world of Hogwarts Legacy is bursting with whimsical wonder and captivating mystery. However, the magical playground presented in this open-world RPG is equally stuffed with complex game systems and cryptic secrets. Thankfully, we've curated a list of valuable tips to help you get the most out of your grand adventure. Here are 10 enchanting tips and tricks to guide you on your journey to becoming a legendary witch or wizard in Hogwarts Legacy. The gorgeous vistas, curious creatures, and enchanting side quests in Hogwarts Legacy are undoubtedly enticing, but don't let these distractions pull you away from the main storyline early in the game. It's incredibly important to focus on progressing the core campaign for the first several hours. Hogwarts Legacy features a staggering number of tutorials explaining the various systems featured in this RPG, and many vital spells and abilities are locked behind story progression. To save yourself some trouble and heaps of time, prioritize the Golden Path missions, which are indicated by Golden Quest markers. Then, once you've been adequately introduced to the open world, unlocked fast travel points, obtained the power of flight, and secured more robust spell options, feel free to revisit areas of Hogwarts to complete side objectives. One of the first spells you obtain in Hogwarts Legacy just so happens to be one of the most useful in the entire game. Revelio, which can be activated at any time by pressing left on the D-pad, sends out a pulsing scan of your surroundings. This crucial magic can highlight any important items or enemies nearby. After activating Revelio, look for color-coded objects in your vicinity. Gold indicates chests or loot, red flags enemies, and blue highlights quest-related items or puzzles. Frequently utilizing Revelio is an excellent habit to rapidly establish in Hogwarts Legacy, and can tremendously improve the riches uncovered in the experience. Revelio is also required to reveal some field guide pages, which serve as fast and easy methods of leveling up early game. As you progress in Hogwarts Legacy, you'll quickly realize that inventory management is a real problem. Bountiful chests and rewards are scattered throughout the colorful locations, and it's only human nature to want to grab all the shiny stuff in sight. Unfortunately, the game only starts players with 20 gear slots. To unlock additional inventory space, you'll need to complete Merlin Trials. After completing the mandatory Merlin Trials main quest, which is several hours into the game, you'll unleash the ability to tackle the correlating challenges found in the areas surrounding Hogwarts. Keep your eyes peeled for the signature leaf icon on your map and HUD. Once you're in position, use a Mallowsweet leaf to begin the designated trial. Completing the distinctive task will conclude the trial and earn you progress toward your next inventory upgrade challenge. You'll need to hit specific milestones in order to increase your inventory capacity, so it's in your best interest to conquer as many Merlin Trials as possible. Like many loot-centric RPGs, Hogwarts Legacy contains an array of gear with unique stats and potent perks. However, in this whimsical outing, securing the best loadout often comes at the expense of any cohesive fashion sense. Thankfully, you can transmog equipment straight away in Hogwarts Legacy. To change the look of your equipment, press Start and select the Gear page. From here, hover over a specific gear category and press X or Square to change the appearance and choose the desired transmog. There are no penalties or fees for changing the look of your equipment, so feel free to experiment without worries. And if you find yourself unhappy with your updated look, simply press X to reset your appearance back to default. You can uncover additional cosmetics by obtaining items from chests and completing related challenges. Eventually, you can even tailor your appearance to feel a bit more Elden Ringy. Another significant spell, unlocked by completing the main story quest Secrets of the Restricted section, is Disillusionment. This versatile magic ability makes the caster invisible to the naked eye. While it's required for a handful of key story moments and has utility in combat scenarios, it also lends itself to great riches that are otherwise unobtainable. You've probably noticed the peculiar eyeball chests located around Hogwarts. If you attempt to walk up and open them, they become alerted by your presence and steal their treasures away. However, you can stealthily catch these chests off guard if you cast Disillusionment before approaching. These optic caches are absolutely worth the mild inconvenience, as they reward 500 galleons apiece. Collecting a handful of these will make your next trip to Hogsmeade a posh one. After participating in your introductory broom flying course as a part of the main quest line, you'll unlock the option to purchase your own broom from Albie Weeks in Hogsmeade. You can find this cheery shopkeeper in the previously locked storefront Spin Twitches. While having a starter broom dramatically improves the speed at which you can navigate the lands surrounding Hogwarts, you can improve your brooms for greater mobility. As part of a series of side quests, Albie will detail his plans to introduce meaningful upgrades to the capability of brooms. Fulfilling these quest requirements will eventually provide the power to enhance the speed of brooms through upgrades sold at Spin Twitches. These enhancements are rather expensive, but well worth the investment. As the world of Hogwarts Legacy opens up, securing a faster means of transportation is priceless. Tired of running around the halls of Hogwarts to make potions and grow plants? Well, eventually, the Room of Requirement will become your one-stop shop for identifying items, crafting crucial resources, and upgrading your equipment. Gaining access to the Room of Requirement is tied to a main story mission, so don't worry about missing it, but we'd highly recommend you focus on core story missions until you hit this point. In addition to supplying helpful crafting tables and convenient upgrade items, you can also completely customize this room to your taste. Players are empowered to add art, decorations, and even fundamentally change the overall aesthetic of the construction. The Room of Requirement is a magical space that players can truly make their own in Hogwarts Legacy. Another useful utility tied to the Room of Requirement is equipment upgrades. After completing Beast class in Hogwarts Legacy, your helpful House Elf Deke will teach you how to tame wild beasts. Completing a brief tutorial will demonstrate the fundamentals of capturing, caring for, and benefiting from your creature companions. All rescued beasts in Hogwarts Legacy will be transferred to the stunning vivarium contained within the Room of Requirement. Here you can use magical spells to feed and brush your creatures to earn special items such as Jabberknoll feathers and Niffler fur. These essential resources are required for upgrading gear and applying traits. Once you've gathered the necessary resources, head to your enchanted loom to begin the upgrade process. Select the equipment you wish to enhance and choose either a stat increase or trait application. Both improvements can fundamentally strengthen your survivability and, in some cases, boost the damage of specific spells. As you progress through the main story in Hogwarts Legacy, your attunement to ancient magic will continue to evolve. Eventually, you'll unlock talents, which are powerful improvements to your combat versatility, core abilities, spells, and much more. Talents can be unlocked with talent points that are earned by leveling up. For each level over level 5, you'll be rewarded 1 talent point. You can then invest these talent points into perks that complement your playstyle. If you find yourself gravitating towards specific spells, try throwing some talent points into enriching their potency. For instance, Incendio can be bolstered by a ring of fire that emerges from the caster, and Glacius can cause an explosion of ice to burst from damaged opponents. Talents can also unlock additional spell slot pages, which are crucial once you start securing a wider variety of spells. In addition to a healthy number of key story missions and side quests, Hogwarts Legacy features dozens of supplemental challenges. These passive objectives reward players with specialty cosmetic items and impressive traits. Often these challenges are as simple as defeat 10 spiders or complete 4 main story quests, so chances are you'll tackle a large number by merely playing the game. However, it's still worth visiting the challenges page every so often to see where you can efficiently make greater progress. The Rescue Beast Challenge, as an example, rewards signature spellcrafts like the Billywig Hive, which can be used to further decorate the Room of Requirement. Hogwarts Legacy presents a world that begs to be explored. There's so much more to discover in this expansive offering, so be sure to check out our full review and our field guides of other handy tips and tricks. And for everything else gaming, keep it here on IGN.